Hi, welcome back to my channel. You guys, thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I will never be able to thank you enough. So, we're going to jump right in because look, here I am just painting away here, right? Okay, so this is the first wood round that I've done. Like, wood round. I've done those really thin boards from Dollar Tree, but this is the first actual wood round. And I had so much fun with this. I was nervous. I got this wood round at Target for $5. So I want to say I think it's a 12-inch. So it's smaller than the bigger ones from Home Depot. But for $5, like, you simply cannot beat it, you guys. So I took antiquing wax and I had, put it on, wiped it off, put it on, wiped it off. And then I took some Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and I made that line in the middle. And now I'm taking, my son is a huge Cleveland Browns fan. So I'm actually I made this for him for Christmas. My son Christopher helped. At the very end, I had forgotten to put the polyacrylic on it to save the wood. So he actually made that happen for me. But here, I put the Cleveland Browns down because I wanted to put that in orange. But the stencil was too big, so I had to do just one at a time. First the Cleveland and then the Browns. So that's why that's why you see me take that up. And I don't trust myself to not get that orange paint everywhere. That's Harvest Orange by Apple Barrel. Do you see the Browns? Okay, so when I peeled it up, the Cleveland looked amazing. The Browns was very, just almost like the paint had ripped up. So, and the reason I sped this up so fast, you guys, this whole video that I did was 25 minutes long. So I had to really speed it up to get it down to a reasonable, or it would have just been a wood round one video. So that's why it's going so fast. But I took these paint markers from Amazon, which I do not recommend them. I'm going to show you guys them in a minute. Please do not buy them. They're just awful. At least for me. I'll say for me, they're awful. First of all, they don't match the orange, which that's my fault, But you just can't get enough of the paint to come out to do anything. So I end up taking the actual Harvest Orange paint with a really detailed brush, and I make the Browns word looks so much better. It just does. I just keep having to take the pen. It just was horrible. I was so frustrated, and I should have done this in the first place. That way the oranges match perfect. It does come out, I think, pretty amazing. I'm really happy with it being my first one. And I think it's given me enough courage to go on and do a different wood round, maybe something bigger. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many great ones to make. I just have to decide on one I really like and make it, right? So I'm trying to get the Browns to just see, look at that. I'm so proud of myself the way that came out. It came out great. I put some burlap ribbon, some other like mesh type ribbon, and then like an orange one from Hobby Lobby, and put that on top. Oh, I'm sorry, the orange one's from Dollar Tree. I took that helmet from Dollar Tree and put it right there on the middle. And I love it. I think it turns out great. Okay, on to DIY number 2. So my son had a Christmas work party tonight, and the theme was Elf the movie. And they told him yesterday it was Elf the movie today. So last night I was like, hey, I'll bet I could make you a shirt. Let's try it. Let's get brave. So I got that image off of Google. I printed off this hippo, what is that? Heat transfer on dark colors paper. Now, this is not sponsored by Hippo, but I do have a video they did sponsor. And I absolutely love their product. It's a great product. So if you want to know how to use it, you can go to that video and check it out. Because I don't have the time to explain it all, but it's really basically simple. You print it out onto here. You don't mirror it. You peel the backing off, put it right down onto your material, and then you put something over and iron it on. And it's simply, yeah, it's that simple. Here's where I'm measuring it to make sure I have it on right. I think the shirt turns out so, so cute. I just love it. I love that part of the movie where he's like, Santa, I know him. I just love it so much. That movie is cute. Is that anybody else's favorite Christmas movie? I think it's probably mine. I just, Will Ferrell is so funny. I just love it. So here I am just ironing it on. It doesn't take but about a minute to iron it on. And yeah, the colors of the image darken as you iron. So there'll be he's going to actually put it on at the end of the video and model it so you guys can all see how it turned out. I think it turned out great. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys like it too. Okay, on to DIY number 3. Here is another first for me. Okay, so this is my Cricut that I bought on the Black Friday. You guys, I'm so excited to have a Cricut. Now I have a Silhouette and a Cricut. I got this Cricut at such a great price. I just had to have it. I had to. So I did this, this image off of Cricut Design Space, just Santa's helper with the little hat. And I had some iron-on vinyl. So I cut it and then I weeded it, which it's so much easier to weed, right, than regular vinyl. I struggled in the beginning until I figured it out, and it was so much easier. Like, I would do everything iron-on if I could, I think. It was just so much easier to weed. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, the issues that I had was that I don't have a heat press. I don't have one of those Cricut presses, so I just have a house iron. So you need a lot of pressure and you need a lot of time. Well, my iron wasn't getting hot enough, I believe. I had it on high, but it's a really old iron, and I just don't feel like it was getting hot enough. Now, last night when I did it, the Santa hat and Santa, I finally did get it to stick to the shirt. But the sidekick part, I could not for the life of me. I'm telling you, I think it was 15, 20 minutes. I pressed and I ironed and I pressed and I ironed, and I couldn't get it to stick. I go down this morning to check it, and I peeled it right off, and the sidekick stuck. So I asked my son, he said some of the vinyl you can peel off hot, some you have to peel off when it's cool. So I'm not sure. I would love to hear anybody else's experience with it. Because yeah, I'm all ears for tips and tricks. And my son said I need to Google the image, whichever vinyl I buy, and know if it's, peel off when it's hot or anyway. Okay. So yeah, I would gladly take tips as well. The shirt turns out great. I'm so excited. And now I want to, now I want to iron on everything. Now I want to make every shirt. I want to make everybody I know a shirt. I want to make me all the shirts. Yeah, I'm for sure going to start doing this more often. Now, I did leave this in to, I made this video, I guess this snippet of this video a little too long, but I just was ironing and I forgot that I was recording, so I'm really sorry. I did speed it up. But yeah, in the end, he's going to model the shirt, like I said, about the Santa. I know him, so you guys are going to get to see it. And I hope that you guys think it turned out as great as I think it did. I'm super excited, and my son loved it. So that's what's important, right? Okay, we're moving right along to DIY number 4. Okay, so this past fall at Target, in the Target Bullseye, they had these, all kinds of them. Chalkboard on one side, wood on the other. And inside the package, and they were only $3 too, inside the package was stencils, like cardboard stencils. Here you can see a bat, Happy Halloween, a leaf, something else, fall. I love fall most of all, something like that. I didn't get around to it. I'm sure like you all know, fall and this Christmas season has just flown by, has it not? Like, I don't know where it's gone. Oh, how many days are we? We're 10 days away from Christmas, I think. Oh, and I have so much more I want to do. It's so sad I'm not going to get it all done. But there's next year. Anyway, so this is Christmas in Heaven, and I've made this for someone very dear to me, who's lost someone that, very, very, very close to them. I don't want to share it on here because I don't know that she's comfortable with it, so I'm not going to do that. But this vinyl, I've cut this thing probably 6 times or so because some of the lettering is so thin and it's so hard to weed. So I finally had to make it bigger because first I tried to put it in one of those little houses that you get from Dollar Tree because I thought it would look super cute in a little house like that, and then you could just put it on a shelf. I finally had to make it bigger so I could weed it all and be able to get it on something. So that's what you see here. This is Expressions vinyl, and this is Expressions transfer tape. Now, the reason I tried this is because Whitney from Whiskey and Wit, she recommends it highly. I reached out to her. She's such a sweetheart. She actually reached back out to me about it and said that she loves it. She recommends it, and so I've gotten it. And so far, I have to say that I'm really impressed with it as well. So I'm very happy with it. I think I'll continue ordering it. Yeah, it's hard to find a good transfer tape. It's hard to find good vinyl. It's all difficult. So I think everyone has to do their own personal, going through and seeing what's best for you. And that's definitely, I've been through a lot of vinyl. I've been through a lot of transfer tape. And I think this one is probably one that I'm going to stick with. But anyway, okay, so this is that Christmas in Heaven where it says, Christmas in Heaven, what do? They come down from heaven to spend it with you. So leave them a chair, just one empty chair. You may not see them, but they're sure to be there. I think it goes. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. I think it's probably one of the most beautiful sayings that I've ever, ran across when it comes to someone that you love, that you've lost, and how painful that is. So, yeah, look at how beautiful that is, that gold on the chalkboard. Oh, yeah, I love it so much. Okay, so now I've got this chair from Dollar Tree, from the little dollhouse furniture they make. And I'm going to antique wax it. I'm going to take the antiquing wax. And I'm just going to paint it all on and wipe it off and paint it on, wipe it off several times. Now, there was some glue on this that had, you can tell by the way, they're manufacturing it. They're just, it's pretty bad. But I did get it to look really, really good, and I like it. And, right there, I'm trying to decide where am I going to put it on there. Because I thought, on that little house, it would be cute just at the bottom, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And I really like the way this turned out, so I feel like it was just meant to be bigger. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that in my soul. And, God just has a plan sometimes that you're not aware of, and you just have to go with it. So, that's where we are. Okay. Yeah, this turns out so beautiful, and I'm so proud of it. And I think the person that I'm making for is really going to appreciate it and love it. And I know that it's going to make them think of this very special person that I know is here around her and us all the time. So it's just about on to the next DIY here in one little second. But in the final review, you guys will see how beautiful this turned out. Okay, we're on to number 5. Okay, now, we just talked about it being 10 days before Christmas. Well, I went to Ross's the other day, and I have not been to Ross's since it's been in my state. I used to go to Ross's in Florida when I traveled to Florida a lot for work. And so I didn't know we had one, just found out recently. And oh my gosh, you guys, ladies, if you've not been to Ross's for crafting supplies, you got to check it out. This thing was $3.99, and I'm obsessed with houses. obsessed. I think there's something wrong in my brain. If it's made into a house, I love it. So there you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And for $3.99, it's like $1 a house, you know, just like Dollar Tree. So I was like, okay, I'm getting it. And I came home that night, and this is the night I made it. I loved it so much. I wanted to make it for this video. So, and all I do is I paint it white in the Rust-Oleum white. And then I take different scrapbook papers. You know, I got Christmas scrapbook paper, and I just covered the letter in the back. And I didn't want to put it over the whole back of the house. I just kind of wanted it just around the letter. Because I'm not sure if I might change these later. I don't know. I you know, who knows? This is what I wanted to do with them this time, and I think I might do something else with them different next year maybe. So, the scrapbooking paper looks really cute through the letters. I absolutely love it. Once I get all that on, I take some bows that are pre-made. One of the set of bows I got at Walmart for the $1.98 for, I think it was like 4 or 6 of them. And then the other ones I've got, those are the ones I got at Walmart, the black buffalo check. And the red buffalo check I got at Dollar Tree. So I'm just taking them, fluffing them up. I'm going to glue them on, and that's kind of basically it. You guys, while we're watching this in a little bit to the end, I do just want to say thank you so much for all my supporters. I had put an Instagram post out the other day that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before my anniversary on January 3rd. I have gotten so much support from that, and so many people have, you know, reposted that or said something, and it just means so much to me. I'm so overwhelmed with how kind and how just how kind and supportive people are. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, anyone who shared that. Just thank you for thinking of me and wishing me, you know, well. It just means a lot to me. Okay, here is my final DIY. This DIY is very special to me. Tammy from Happiness Created sent me this. I kind of want to say, like, kind of for Christmas, she sent it as an act of kindness. She'd got a hold of me and said, hey, can I send you something? I was like, oh my gosh, yes, thank you. I thought she was going to send me a card. I had no idea this is what she was sending me. I love Chalk Couture. I have never used Chalk Couture before this, but I just know that I love it from watching people use it. But simply, I can't afford it right now. It's a lot, but it's so worth, now that I've used it, it's definitely worth every penny. I'll give them that. But I can't afford it. So I'm so grateful that she sent me this. She sent me the 5 chalk paste, 3 stencils, and this chalkboard to put on, plus the little squeegee to squeegee it on. Now, I want Chalk Couture more than I've ever wanted it. It's so easy. It's so beautiful. I made this today in 5 minutes. That's almost with cleaning up and everything. I couldn't believe it. And it comes out perfection. Absolutely perfection. So, Tammy, I cannot even thank you enough. I'm so appreciative. I love it so much. And I can't wait till someday to be able to have more Chalk Couture and share more on my channel, because, yeah, this is amazing. And the chalkboard, you guys, that chalkboard she sent me to, I can wipe this off and recreate something different with one of the other stencils whenever I want to. Or I can do it on the other side. As you'll see here in a minute, this one, I accidentally got a little bit of white on it out of the stencil itself. I literally just took a Q-tip and wiped it off. It came right off. It's absolutely beautiful. Get it done. It says get it done. You guys, we're getting ready to come up on my final reveal. Tammy, thank you again. Happiness Created DIY. You guys got to go check her out. I'll have her channel in my description box. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And you guys tell me in the description box, or in the comments, who's ready for Christmas? I cannot believe we're down to 10 days. I hope you guys will tell me in the comments which one's your favorite and how you think I did on the shirt that Chris is going to model here in a few minutes. I couldn't believe he actually modeled it for me because he is not someone who will get in front of a camera. So I could not believe he did this, but he did. And it's gave me encouragement to make more. Look out, everyone. I'm going to be DIY ironing on everything. Just watch for me now. Okay, here it is. Ah, I love it. Santa's coming. Okay, yeah, and then that one too. I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggin.
I know, right?
Oh, I love it so much. You guys have a blessed week. If you've got anything left to do, I hope you get it done.
Perfect.
And I will see you very, very soon.
Okay, awesome. Let's zoom in back in on Santa's coming. I know him.